What's going on, everybody? Hope you're all having a fantastic day today. Now today I decided to go ahead and check out the brand new season in Call of Duty Vanguard. I don't know why I decided to go ahead and put myself through this torture, but obviously new content and Call of Duty. Of course, my channel is always revolved around Call of Duty. I am going to go ahead, put time aside, and cover it. Now, of course, if you don't know already, I don't mess around when it comes to Warzone or zombies and stuff like that. I'm more of a PvP multiplayer type of guy when it comes to Call of Duty. So, sadly, I'm not going to be voicing my opinion about those portions of the update. But everything that I'm going to be talking about today revolves around multiplayer in Call of Duty Vanguard, which obviously, I mean, we all know the outcome of this. Warzone is Activision's primary seller. They don't give a crap about multiplayer, and sadly, within the season, it truly shows. My main viewpoint of Call of Duty Vanguard is it's just a placeholder game, and to be honest with you, with that being imagined in my mind, I know not everybody thinks about it this way, and you have to keep in mind while you listen to these commentaries, this is all opinion-based, so I understand some people enjoy Vanguard, but in my personal opinion, it's a placeholder game. And when I think of it that way, and I keep returning, and I keep playing it, and I keep seeing if it's, gaining any interest, if it's gaining any personality, if it's gaining any soul, and sadly, each time I return, it keeps letting me down. It just proves me again and again and again that this game was just put out so Modern Warfare 2 can get some extra time in development. There's nothing in this game that screams Sledgehammer Games, and this season did the game no justice either. World War II felt like more of an original title. When you go play World War II, and then you compare it to any other game out there, Black Ops 4, Modern Warfare 2019, Cold War, whatever Call of Duty game you want to think of, World War II is unique. Between the engine, the gameplay mechanics, everything about that game stands out. When I play World War II, I can tell that it's a Sledgehammer title. And I appreciate that. I don't want them mimicking or copying these other development teams. That's the fun of Call of Duty. It's a game that releases year after year after year, but the way it stays fresh is that we have completely different style developers working on each individual project. But they all can, bring their minds in on the overall picture of what Call of Duty is all about, but they portray it in different ways. And that's outstanding. I love that. But Sledgehammer Games just didn't go out with it in Vanguard. They didn't push. They didn't show their identity. They did nothing. There's no passion behind this project. We're at a point now where they're throwing literally anything into this game. Just to get content into the title, they're going to go ahead and do it. I mean, we have weapons coming out of Advanced Warfare, straight out of Advanced Warfare. We are in a World War II setting. Call of Duty Vanguard is a World War II game. And not only are, there's tons of insane tracer packs and, insane looking skins in this game, but now they're bringing in near futuristic tech. I mean, you hop into Call of Duty Vanguard. If you went and you saw this poster up of Call of Duty Vanguard, it looks like World War II. You might think it seems like World War II. And then you go ahead, you buy the game, fresh at it, you've never looked up YouTube videos, you've never seen any footage, you just went to GameStop and you saw it on the shelf, you pick up this game that's supposed to be a World War II shooter, you load it up and download it, and you hop into multiplayer, and all you see is pink tracers whizzing by, and Godzilla charging at you, and just all of this insane stuff, Advanced Warfare, next-gen tech weapons. Honestly, I'm going to say it again. They should have completely changed the course of history with this title. Just go completely Wolfenstein. I don't even care. I don't even care if they decide to say, oh, aliens came to Earth and gave, Germany a ton of insane technology. Who cares? Who cares at this point? That would have been 10 times more interesting, and I could have probably enjoyed the title more, invested more time into it, knowing that that's what it's supposed to be. They could have went all out, made the most insane-looking weapons, the most insane-looking skins. Who cares in that type of scenario? But they didn't embrace World War II. It's all for the money at this point. It's all for the money. Well, like I said, you're watching the new map as well, so I can't get the new weapon right away for you guys. I tried, but it's going to take until Tier 5, and then I have to consider buying the Battle Pass, which I really, really, really don't want to do, and I don't think I'm going to go ahead and do it. So the chances of me getting the new weapon anytime soon is very small, but I have picked it up a few times. I'll try to pick it up a couple of times in the footage that I'm going to be going ahead and showing you guys. I can't say for sure, but I'll give it my best shot. But I've tried it multiple times in the past already. I've actually picked it up already, and it beams. It's a really fun gun. Don't get me wrong. It's cool. It's interesting. It's enjoyable. But my God, it just throws the whole game out of loop. And the new map here, the concept of it, Beheaded, is really cool. I like the idea of the Statue of Liberty actually crumbling down and you're fighting throughout, the actual Statue of Liberty itself. It's pretty badass. but the map, honestly, in my opinion, resembles Piccadilly. It's massive and it has a very awkward flow. You either stick inside the buildings, which are full of camping spots, or you try to go towards the central area, which nobody understands this yet. So I guess the center is probably the best spot to be right now because you can, you can flank and you can maneuver the map very easily from the center. But once people understand that you can just hop on top of the cars and look at the middle of the map and look across the map, nobody's going to go to the middle because it's going to be a death trap. So basically, you're just fighting in this circle almost. And a lot of the game modes, besides TDM, are just a little awkward when you have to go and hunt down flags and you have to chase a patrol point because, like I said, it's a circular map. It's just, the flow is just out of this world. I've had my moments in it. It's not the worst of the worst, but it's still nothing to get all hyped up over. It's just simply average. And Vanguard, I'm going to be straight up, the problem isn't the content within this game. Like, for once, it feels like Call of Duty finally does what we ask. Give us content. We've been asking year after year that we're not getting enough maps, we're not getting enough base weapons. Give us something. And they finally do. But of course, they start giving us stuff, and the worst COD they could possibly produce. Again, all opinion based. I'm just speaking my feelings, okay? I'm saying whatever's off the top of my head. I'm not trying to offend any of you guys, but truly, I do not like this game. And with this being the final season, I think I can go ahead and put forth this video. Just completely, finish it all off. I barely made any Vanguard content this year anyways, so this is the first year I actually took such a long break in Call of Duty. Thank God for Battlefield, because I don't know what I would have done because Vanguard just gave me no interest. But I'm going to summarize it as, this is simply the worst World War II game Call of Duty has ever produced. I mean, I thought World War II wasn't that outstanding compared to World at War. And when they were talking about Vanguard, I thought, okay, this is the last chance for them to finally go back and give us what World at War was all about. Revive this franchise when it comes to World War II games. Show the roots, because you got to think all the OG Call of Duty games were World War II. They weren't bad back in the day. They just don't know how to make them current date. So I was really, expecting Vanguard to pull a little World War II sauce out here, but it wasn't, man. Hands down the worst World War II game I touched so far. Not when it comes to gameplay either. I want to make that very clear as well. It's not like it's bad gameplay wise. They improved on a ton of things in Modern Warfare, and that's why I say it has no soul. It has no life. It's not a Sledgehammer's product. They literally took Modern Warfare, the engine, the mechanics, everything about it, and they fixed some of the complaints that we had, like the minimap we hated. So what did they go ahead and do? They added in a perk so you can see red dots on the minimap. We hated that doors were always in the way. What did they do? We can destroy doors now. They pick and chose what we were complaining about with Modern Warfare, polished it off, and then just said, eat it. Here's a ton of content. We didn't have to do anything special. We didn't have to put any effort into this game, so we're just going to jam pack it with content because we have all that extra time and resources. That's what Vanguard is to me. There's no soul. There's no life behind it. There's no passion and love from the developers. It literally seems like Activision said, Sledgehammer Games, we need a little bit more time for Modern Warfare 2, but instead of skipping a year, we're going to cram a game out there. Just take Modern Warfare, reskin it to World War II, do what you got to do, get it out there. And obviously it works. It makes the same sales, but regardless, at the end of the day, this game was not worth my time. I don't think it's worth any of your guys' time. Seriously, if you want a World War II game, get World at War. I mean, on PC, if you have a PC, it's fantastic. You can get Plutonium. There's modded lobbies, modded servers where there's no cheaters, and also the Steam version of it as well is very populated too. And also, I have some friends who hop on console every once in a while, and there are, regular servers. Not all the time. There is going to be cheaters here and there. Sadly, that's how it is on console old school games. But if you surf enough, you'll be able to find something, hopefully. But play an OG good World War II game. Don't suffer throughout Vanguard. And also, one last thing, I had to mention this because I almost forgot it. Zombies. I know I said I wasn't going to say anything about it, but the new map they brought into the game, from what I hear so far, is basically it's already been in the game, but they turned it into a round-based map now. So instead of making something fresh and unique, they just copied and pasted something and put in rounds instead of just survival overall. I mean, God, it just once again, it proves that this game is a placeholder game. No passion behind it, no love whatsoever. It was literally made to give Modern Warfare 2 more time. Whatever. But ladies and gentlemen, as always, thank you all so much for checking out this video. Make sure you go down in the comment section and leave all of your opinions down below about Vanguard. Again, my opinion is not the only opinion out there. You guys all have your own rights to express yourselves in any way that you want to. Just, don't be going all out crazy on some people. But, if you like the game, you like the game, Like, I'm not hating you for it. I'm just expressing how I feel about the game. The anger through my commentaries, sometimes people direct that anger towards them. It's not. I'm just, if I don't like something, I talk crap about it, and it's whatever. I'm I'm never going to actually say that to your face, because if you enjoy it, then guess what? You're the one winning, you know? You got your money's worth. We didn't. We coughed up 60 bucks. We lost it. You coughed up 60 bucks. It was a worthy investment, you know? So, no hate. Leave your opinions down in the comment section. I always appreciate it. But, ladies and gentlemen, thanks so much for checking out this video. If you enjoyed it, make sure to leave a like. If you hate it, leave a dislike. Also, if you're brand new and enjoy the content, don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification button. Also, want to chat with me? That's the way to do so. I have a Twitter and Discord, both in the link down in the description. And also, want to catch me live streams of video games do over on Twitch. Link that is in the description as well. But guys, thanks so much for tuning in. See you on the next one. Peace out.